Okay, and here we are live. I'm going to read not all, but most of the 9 pages from this UAP report. And wow, what a disappointment. What a letdown. I've actually read it multiple times. I think I've read it maybe 3 or 4 times. I've gone through it probably 7 or 8 times. And, maybe later I'll make a follow-up video. Oh, well, I have an echo there. Maybe later, like I said, I'll make a follow-up video and, kind of break down the highlights or whatever, but not really many highlights to break down because to me, it was a big flop. It was a big fail. Wasn't a whole lot going on there. Very disappointed. But like I said, I want to read all of it, maybe not the most entertaining video, but again, it's important that we kind of go over this, right? Very important. I haven't really seen any other YouTube channels break it down. Hang on, let me click over here. Trying to get set up here for you guys. Yeah, I haven't really seen any other, YouTube channels break it down. Hello, Jade. How are you? Jade Star. Yes. Yeah, I'm incredibly disappointed, so hang on, I need to figure out how to do something real quick. Let me go here. Or no, we're going to go here. We're going to remove that. And then, let me see if you guys can still hear that. There we go. Okay, then we'll go over here. All right, hang on, guys. I'm trying to get set up for you. We're going to share. Doing good, you. Yes, the bullshit report. Yeah, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. And we'll talk about it. Hello, Scott. I'm trying to figure something out real quick. I'm doing something new tonight. If it cuts off, I might have to restart it. I don't know. We will see. Okay, did that work or not? All right, hang on, guys. Working on it. We're going to share that. We're going to share that. We're going to share that. We're going to share the audio. We're going to click right there. And over here. Okay, give me a minute. There we go. Yes, I wasn't expected a bombshell on June 25th from known lies. That's the thing. They've been lying to us for generations. Now think about this. Go back to, what was it, December 2020. Okay, it was a part of the COVID bill. You guys know. Okay, the provision in there, the UAP report, the Intelligence Committee, they demanded the DOD, the Pentagon, they tell us what they know. Now, again, I don't want to be the I told you so guy, but, we talked about it Monday. Last time I went live, people were asking me, what do you think is going to happen? And I said, well, I think you're all going to be incredibly disappointed is what I think, and it's exactly what happened. Hang on, let me get my music back on. And exactly. Oh, my music is on. Okay, we're good to go. Hang on, I'm reading your live chats here. Yes, so hello, what is it? Sauce Bucket, Jade Star, Betty. Is it Betty Double Kick Chick? That is a very cool name. First page, in case you don't realize. This is a threat. We'll say it twice in the paragraph and 3 times on the first page. Second page, we wouldn't have a clue what it is. You're absolutely right. We need more money. Wow, I just got a notification that Nocturnal News is live. Well, there you go. Can you guys hear that music? Let me go back here. We'll see. Go away. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm trying something new tonight. So I wanted a little bit of background music because I think it's too boring to just listen to me rant and rave. But I'm really pissed off. Again, they've been lying to us for generations. Going back to pre-Roswell, right? I mean, ever since the media existed, radio existed, whatever. Big media, government, they've all been lying to us, and I'm irritated. That's why I didn't even want to make a video, because I read the report. It was 9 pages. I'm like, you mean 90, right? 90? Like, nope, 9 pages. I mean, what a joke. I mean, I think the government might be trolling us. I don't know, right? I mean, I seriously think the government is literally trolling us. But we'll get to it here. Office of the Director of National Intelligence. And I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'll kind of go over it. I love the tune. Reminds me of, yes, it should be very relaxing. I'm trying to calm my nerves because I'm really irritated right here. The limited amount of high quality reporting on unidentified aerial phenomenon, UAP, hampers our ability to draw firm conclusions about the nature or intent of UAP. Okay, the limited amount of high quality reporting. Like, the first line, right off the bat, made me furious. I mean, what do they mean, the limited amount of high quality reporting? Well, I mean, they've been reporting it since the 40s. Like, we can go before Roswell, but I like to start at Roswell, around World War II, because that's when, things became highly documented, right? Project High Jump, Blue Book, all that shit. Okay, so I mean, we could go back to the biblical days. I mean, like I said, since we've been documenting our history on Earth, we've been reporting UFOs, UAPs, USOs, whatever, Mars anomalies, NASA, since the existence of NASA, the 70s, the Apollo missions, all of that. So I don't understand the limited amount of high quality reporting on unidentified aerial phenomenon. What are they talking about? We have radar, eyewitnesses, we have documentations. I mean, what about the $22 million ATIP program? I mean, what was that? I mean, isn't that, a good amount of high quality reporting? Anyway, that first line right there really pissed me off. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just having a bad day, but, I feel very let down. And the thing is, a lot of people out there, they kind of, almost stake their reputation on this, right? A lot of channels were created, and remember, guys, this has been going on since December of 2020. Marco Rubio came out, said, hey, we're putting pressure on the Pentagon, the DOD, and, disclosure is coming, right? I was even fooled for a while, but then I started thinking about it, and I was like, wait a minute, why would I trust a known liar? Our government, right? Why would I trust them? And also, there was 2 different reports. Okay, a report for the public and then a top secret report. Remember Christopher Mellon? He was on Joe Rogan. He said that, we're getting 2 reports. I mean, basically, the public is going to get a bunch of bullshit. Okay, it's exactly what we got. And then the real report is going to the Intelligence Committee. And who knows? Maybe someone will leak it. Maybe there's like a silver lining. I'm hoping there is, but I don't know. I mean, wow. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked at all the hype, right? All the media hype. I mean, you had every news outlet across the country, across the world, talking about June 25th. You know what it reminded me of? Remember when they said they're going to invade Roswell? You guys remember that? When they were talking about how, they're going to storm Roswell, and it was like some dude running with his arms behind his back, and that was the highlight of that event. That's what it reminded me of. It was just nothing. Okay, UAP clearly pose a safety of flight issue, and may pose a challenge to U.S. national security. Safety concerns primarily center on aviators contending with an increasingly cluttered air domain. So I didn't quite understand that line right here. So are they trying to tell us that there's so many UFOs, UAPs, whatever, that it's interfering with like commercial airliners? I don't get it. Military airline, what are they talking about here, right? UAP would also represent a national security challenge if they are a foreign adversary collection platforms or provided evidence of potential adversary has developed either a breakthrough or disruptive technology. And really, that's the crux of it all. That's what they're actually worried about. They're worried about the technology, another country weaponizing this alien technology. We know, reverse engineered, like the Bigelow Corporation, right? What is it, Robert Bigelow? We know what he's doing over there, okay? Roswell, the proving grounds, we know what they're doing. Let's see. consolidation reports from across the federal government, standardized reporting, increased collection and I mean, it's just a bunch of garbage. Like, I'm going to skip through it because it's a bunch of fluff. Like somebody said fluff earlier, and you are 100% correct. A bunch of damn fluff. Okay. Let's see. Available reporting largely inconclusive. Wow. I mean, first of all, when they said 9 pages, I really thought it was a typo. I'm like, they mean 90, right? And I understand there might be another report coming out. I get that. But again, you're going to be disappointed. Limited data to report. Okay, standardized reporting existed until the Navy established one in March 2019. The Air Force subsequently adopted the mechanism in November 2020, but it remains limited to, I lost my place, USG reporting. The UAPTF. Okay, the UAPTF regularly heard anecdotally during a research about other observations that occurred, but which were never captured in formal or informal reporting by these observers. So basically, they're saying they heard a bunch of rumors, okay? The Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, UAPT, Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force, basically are saying they heard a bunch of rumors, but they don't have any, data or information to back it up. I guess that's what I get out of it. You guys tell me if I'm missing something. Again, it's a bunch of bullshit, right? After carefully considering this information, the UAPTF focused on reports that involved UAP largely witnessed firsthand by military aviators and that were collected from systems we consider to be reliable, like radar, like multi-million-dollar, technology on warships. I would say that's pretty damn reliable. FLIR cameras, things like that, right? And whatever technology that we don't even know about, who knows, right? These reports described incidents that occurred between 2004 and 2021. Funny though, that's kind of just a unique date there. Why 2004? Probably, excuse me guys, my allergies are killing me. Probably because the Tic Tac craft, right? They started filming that back in 2004 with Commander Fravor, the USS Nimitz. So I would imagine that's why they put the date 2004, because again, they don't want to get caught in another lie. So I think that's why they chose that date 2004, with the majority coming in the last 2 years as the new reporting mechanism became better known to the military aviation community. We are able to identify one reported UAP with high confidence. In that case, we identified the object as large deflating balloon. What? And then this cracked me up right here too. Okay, 144 reports, okay, originated from USG sources. Of the 80 reports involved observation with multiple sensors, most reports describe UAP as objects that interrupted pre-planned training or other military activity. I mean, I found that pretty interesting, right? I mean, I thought that was, maybe them admitting to advanced military technology, maybe, a foreign country, China, Russia, who knows, could be anybody. And I saw another UFO channel post this right here, and we're already on page 4. We're going to fly through it. Okay, narratives from aviators in the operational community and analysis from the military and IC describe. And this word right here, somebody tell me what in the hell that is. Disparagement. I don't even know what the hell that means. I was reading that earlier. I meant to Google it and I forgot. I have no idea what that word even means, right? Disparagement? Anyway, UAP reporting it or attempting to discuss it with other colleagues. All of the effects of these stigmas, right? Because it's become taboo to talk about it. You'll get fired, ridiculed, demoted, right? Have lessons as senior members of the scientific, policy, and military intelligence communities engage on the topic seriously in public. Reputational risk may keep many observers silent, complicating scientific pursuit on the topic. Well, yes, I mean, when they basically make you sign a non-disclosure agreement, right? Or tell you if you tell the public what you've seen, you're going to be fired, you're going to be demoted, you're going to be harassed, you're going to be humiliated, you can't feed your family, you're getting kicked out of the military, you're going to lose your job at whatever government job. Of course, they're not going to talk about it. Even airline pilots, they're afraid to basically talk about what they've witnessed. Okay, censored vantage points and the number of sensor concurrently observing an object play substantial roles in distinguishing UAP from known objects and determining whether a UAP demonstrates breakthrough atmospheric capabilities, which we know they do, right? Because again, that's radar data, that's hardcore proof, hardcore evidence. When they talk about going from 70, 80,000 feet down to 10,000 feet, sea level, under the water, above the water. Optical sensors have the benefit of proving some insight into relative size, shape. Radio frequency sensors provide more accurate velocity and range information. Funny, well, right here they're talking about, all of this basically proof that they have, but their opening statement said they didn't have any real proof, right? Kind of contradicted themselves here a little bit, but some potential patterns do emerge. Although there was a wide variability in the reports, and the data set is currently too limited to allow for detailed trend or pattern analysis. There was some cluster of UAP observations regarding shape, size, particularly propulsion. UAP sightings also tended to cluster around U.S. training and testing grounds. Funny. You guys remember the Blackbird? Okay, stealth technology. Going again, talking about Roswell. Could this be? And I've talked about it before, right? Could it be our own technology, reversed alien advanced technology? Could be. I think it might. It's probably a combination, if you want my honest opinion. Okay, greater numbers of latest generation sensors operating in those areas to report anomalies. 18 incident describes 21 reports. Okay, I don't want to read all this. I don't want to bore you guys, but the UAPTF holds a small amount of data that appear to show a UAP demonstrating acceleration or a degree of signature management. What is this wording? It is like word salad. Additional rigorous analysis are necessary by multiple teams or groups or technical experts to determine the nature and the validity of this data. We are conducting further analysis to determine if breakthrough technologies. Okay, so basically, they're saying, okay, that they're conducting further analysis to determine if breakthrough technologies took place. But what? Like there's no context here, right? There isn't any additional information. It's kind of like, we're looking at it. Here's 9 pages. This is like the biggest, the dog ate my homework excuse I've ever heard in my life. It's almost like, look, when you're in high school, maybe college, whatever, you have a paper due, right? And it's due Monday morning. It's Saturday night. It's Saturday, say midnight Saturday. You're drunk. You haven't done shit. And you got to throw it together. That's exactly what this looks like. It looks like, some office worker, right? Pencil pusher, like just threw this shit together and said, here you go, UFO community. A big, giant slap in the face, if you want my opinion. That's how I feel. I'm irritated. Look, I wanted to get on here and be positive tonight, but how can I? How can I? No one likes to be lied to. No one likes to be manipulated. No one likes to be bullshitted, right? But the silver lining, right? There always is. There's always, a positive side of everything. Is at least maybe the ball is rolling now, right? At least there's a little bit of momentum. I mean, we've changed words like UFO to UAP because, that changes everything. I mean, I just don't get it. Natural atmosphere phenomenon. Now, this right here, okay, these objects includes birds, balloons, recreational, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAV, or airborne debris like plastic. Oh my God, I can't even read this. So they're literally telling us swamp gas, right? Swamp gas. These objects include birds, balloons, recreational, unmanned aerial vehicles. Am I reading this correctly? Plastic bags. Did they literally put oh my God. Did they really put plastic bags in there? Huh. That is very interesting. Airborne debris like plastic bags. I mean, yeah, that's probably what travels at 10,000 miles an hour and outmaneuvers F-18 fighter jets, a Home Depot bag. Sure, okay. That muddle is seen in effect an operator's ability to identify true targets such as enemy aircraft, because our multi-million-dollar warships and fighter jets, they don't know what a Home Depot or a Walmart bag is, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading this shit, guys. Okay. Natural atmospheric phenomenon includes ice crystals, moisture, thermal. I mean, why don't they just put swamp gas, right? That may register on some infrared and radar system, USG. Okay, some UAP observations could be attributed to developments in classified programs by U.S. entities. Okay, yeah, we know that. Black budget military projects, of course we know they're doing that. We were unable to confirm, however, that these systems accounted for any of the UAP reports we collected. Some UAP may be technologies developed by China, Russia, another nation, or a non-governmental entity. Yes, well, it could be, or it could be aliens, okay? Hello, alien girl. How are you? Yeah, the different categories were hysterical. Yeah, it said garbage bags. Like... Oh God, I think I'm going crazy. Okay, here we go. Focus, Nocturnal News. People are watching you. Although most of the UAP described in our database probably remains unidentified due to limited data. Did I already read this shit? UAP threaten flight safety and possible national security. Now, right here, that's all in bold black lettering. Why? Well, because they want more government funding, right? Possibly start a war. Who knows? Use the, UFO phenomenon to get more money to pour into, to beef up the military technology, whatever it is they're doing. I don't know. I mean, this is crazy. Like I said, this is the biggest troll I've ever seen. Like, this is the biggest the dog ate my homework shit I've ever seen in my life. It's embarrassing. I don't even want to read it to you. It's embarrassing. Although USAF data collection has been limited historically, the USAF began a 6-month pilot program in November 2020 to collect all the most likely areas to encounter UAP and is evaluating how to normalize future collection, reporting, and analysis across the entire Air Force. The FAA captures data related to UAP during the normal course of managing air traffic operations. I mean, whatever. I don't want to read this anymore. Where are we at? Are we on page 7 or 8? And really, it doesn't get better. I think the best part of the whole report, in my mind, was the garbage bag. But but outside of that, again, at least I don't know. They tried, right? They tried. Let's see. Plausible deniability is the standard these days. Hello, everything UFOs. Thank you very much. Yes, Jade, get them on the phone. Can you guys hear my music? Is it relaxing? I need to relax. Can you guys hear it? Let's go back to it. I need to calm down. I'm disappointed. Like I said, a lot of channels out there, put a lot of hard work and research and effort. I'm not going to say hyping it up because I was excited too. But again, I thought back to 2020. You guys remember Trump, okay? Former President Trump, Orange Man, right? He said, he basically put out the COVID bill. And I think Marco Rubio came in there with the Intelligence Committee and, they put that provision in there for the UFO report to the DOD and the Pentagon, and everyone got really excited, But you know what I think happened? Again, I think it went viral, and people just got too excited. And I said for a whole year, I said you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be let down, you're going to get your hopes up. And we are talking about the United States government, the same government that said Roswell was a piece of tinfoil, a weather balloon, right? Swamp gas. I don't trust them at all. Hello, Betty Double Kick. How are you? Dawn, how are you? Trying to read these chats real quick. Everything UFO, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Plausible. Let's see. Let me show this here. Plausible deniability, did it say? Where'd it go? Is the standard these days. It's depressing, yes. You know, I don't mean to sound negative either. I wish I can get on here and cheer you guys up. I mean, on the bright side, I have a cool UFO video coming tomorrow, right? It might be a garbage bag. I don't know. I'm scared. Doesn't really matter what they say. Whoever they are, they would be your government. If you're in America, Don, I'm not sure where you're at. Jade Star. Let's just phone up Russia. Too Late Nocturnal. Hello. Alien Girl, how are you? Yeah, the different categories were hysterical. Yes. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I'm incredibly disappointed. You know, pretty much went over the whole thing. There's really not much more to go over, to be honest. The report UAPTF database uses the following defining terms. You guys know the terms. UAP event, which is a holistic description of an occurrence during which a pilot or air crew witnessed or detected a UAP, right? But let me try to be positive here. I'm going to try. I'm just going to, maybe if I have to lie to you guys, whatever. The ball's rolling, right? I mean, someone took all of 2 hours to put together a 9-page report. I mean, that's something that matters. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I really don't know. What a disappointment. You know, I watched Black Vault earlier, and he kind of put a positive spin. He was like, look, you know, they got the ball rolling, right? And it makes people like me, people like you, maybe we'll dig in a little deeper, grind a little harder, try to get to the truth. But my hope is we have a whistleblower, right? That's my hope, that maybe someone will leak something, because that typically happens. And apparently Jeremy Corbell has some big thing coming Tuesday. I don't know. Hopefully it's not kind of clickbait or whatever. But he did say Tuesday he's going to release information. But I don't know. Yeah, it was kind of disappointing, but it's NASA, the government. Yes, it was a massive letdown. We got to look at the funny side so we don't smash our heads against the wall. You're right, Betty. You're right. And the funny side to me is just how poorly done it was, right? The lack of effort they put into it. That is the funny side to me. Again, it was, you know, I mean, a 9-page report. I mean, we're talking about government documents. I mean, they have a 9-page report on like bridges and trees, and, you know, it's the government. So, I mean, just, I don't know. There was no effort put into it. It's worded poorly. It's basically regurgitated information, things we've already heard, things we've already seen, things we already know, you know. So, I mean, there wasn't anything new at all. Trash bags and tinfoil is the only explanation. Yes, you're right. Mayhem Master. You know, so it's insulting. Yeah, I feel insulted. I really do. You know, because I'm not a big fan of the government to begin with, right? I mean, politicians are like the worst people on the planet. And you know what sucks too? Even with NASA, like, these are our tax dollars that are funding these programs, like the ATIP program. $22 million is a drop in the bucket, okay? You know, when we're talking about, you know, the government and their programs. So, you know, I don't know. Will it create more transparency? Maybe. You know, and also, again, you got to keep in mind, too, there is another report. Remember, Christopher Mellon, he said the public, you're going to get one report, the government, they're going to get another report. My hope, okay, best case scenario is the government will come forward and say, or not the government, but someone will leak, you know, something from that report. I mean, that's all we can really hope for, right? Are you really disappointed, though? I did not. Well, no, you're right. Is it Arno? Arno, shout out. I mean, yeah, I am disappointed, but I expected it, right? It's kind of like when you're in a football game, fourth quarter. Yeah, here comes the sports analogy. Sorry. You know you're going to lose, right? But then, you know, when you lose, you're still disappointed. Like, you know, you're not going to win the game. You know, it's kind of like that. Like, I knew what they were going to do, but there was like this little glimmer of hope in me that maybe, just maybe, they'll be honest and, you know, we'll get something. I mean, but they gave us nothing. I think they're trolling us. I mean, if you want me to be honest, I literally think they're trolling us. I'm just being honest. I mean, that report, like, they can't be serious. That can't be real. You know, I think they're trolling us. That's what I honestly think. Kerbal seemed like he's on bullshit. Yeah, hang on. Let me turn my air off. It's too damn cold in here. Hang on. There. Yeah, apparently he's putting out some big, groundbreaking what the hell ever Tuesday, so you guys stay tuned. Oh, and also, I'm on Discord now. If you guys want to have a little chit chat over there, maybe when I'm more calm. I wasn't going to go live tonight because, I don't like going live when I feel irritated. Been a long day, sunburnt, I'm hot. I've been reading this report off and on all day. I'm like, what did I miss? I went and I watched the Black Vault. He broke it down beautifully. If you guys want an epic breakdown, go to Black Vault YouTube channel. And, I read it at least like 3 times today, thinking I'm like, what am I overlooking? What am I missing? Like, is there some kind of hidden message? There was nothing at all, So, yeah, very, very, very unfortunate indeed. I feel you, bro. Thank you, Bill. At least we have got Nocturnal News to reveal things. Yes, as long as I'm here. I don't know. YouTube will probably kick me off eventually because they don't like the truth, and you guys know that. I have to be very careful what I post. I really do. Everything UFOs, you know what I'm talking about. YouTube is not what you think it is on my side of things. Like, if I make a video about the moon, it'll get flagged. Mars, it'll get flagged. This video here, I'll probably just delete it. I mean, you guys realize the last maybe like 7 times I went live, I just delete it, because we talk about things that really aren't, acceptable on YouTube. So typically I just delete my videos, but maybe we'll leave this one up. I don't know. Who knows? Never go live when the vibe's been tainted. You're right, Mayhem. You're absolutely right. And all I got were the urge to laugh. Yes. I mean, but I wanted to talk about it, and I haven't really heard many other channels talk about it really, so I don't know, maybe they're all just really disappointed and let down. I don't know. My QAnon banners disappeared since the mystery wire footage. Do you mean QAnon, Amy? Are you talking about QAnon? My QAnon? I remember when you got that. Well, don't feel bad. I'm getting a copyright on every one of my videos now for music that I'm not even playing. So every time I go live now, I get all these copyrights on my damn videos. But it's for songs that I didn't use. You know what I mean? Like, it'll say Party City fucking 2019 or whatever the fuck it is. And like, I didn't use that song. So I don't know. Somebody's probably hacked my account. Who knows? I don't know. So much for disclosure. Well, Bill, what I think, again, let me leave you guys with a little bit of hope. What I think, like always, there's going to be a hero emerge, right? Someone will leak something. I truly believe that. And I'm not just, trying to say that to, I don't know, make everybody feel better. But I really think that, someone will come forward, and there's always a leak, right? Always, the truth always prevails is my point. Right? Honesty always wins, and the government, but I say that, but man, the government has been lying for so damn long, You're being Shadow Man is right here on the YouTube. Yes, but I'll tell you what's happened lately, Betty. I've been getting a shitload of people subbing to my channel. I don't know how, don't know why, but I think last week I got like 200. And the week before that, maybe 100, which is quite a bit for my channel. Typically I get 1 or 2 per day because I'm shadow banned, but I've been getting quite a bit. Thank you for that. Is that Misty Dragons? Yes, thank you. Very cool. And they won't stop lying. I forgot that we have the super chats now. I totally forgot. So thank you. I went on YouTube the other day and they asked me if I wanted to sign up for it, and I was like, sure, why not? Maybe that's why I'm getting more subs now, because now I can make money and YouTube can make money off of me. Probably, I don't know. But anyway, guys, I don't know what else to talk about here. Let me try something. Let me go here. I want to see if I can play a video for you guys and you can hear it. Let me try that. History. I don't know if it'll work. Let me try. Let's see. Actually, I think if I go here, it should be right there. Okay, here we go. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my hopes up. And there is another. So think about this too. There is another report, and eventually we'll get pieces of that report. We'll never get the entire report. I'm talking about the classified report that the government has. We'll never get that report. But I hope somebody will leak it. What the hell am I doing? Let's see, that's awesome. A few of the channels are getting more subs. The people are waking up and seeking the truth. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't. Um, it's like someone like flipped the switch over there at YouTube, and now I don't know. I'm getting a lot of views, a lot of subs and things like that. Shadow government ban. I live next door to NASA. Maybe they're like sending a signal to my house that like blocks my internet traffic. What else I think? This might sound crazy. Fuck it, we'll talk about it. I think there's tunnels under NASA. There's an air base over here called Ellington Airfield, and I'm pretty sure there's tunnels under Ellington Airfield, and they closed down all these Walmarts right in our area in Houston, and I think the tunnels go from the military air base to these old abandoned Walmarts, and who knows what they're doing? Who knows? Maybe some kind of military crap, government stuff. I don't know. But I know it sounds crazy, look it up online. Like when you guys get done here, go to YouTube and put in tunnels, Walmart, tunnels, Ellington Airfield. I live next door to Ellington Airfield, okay, right here in Houston. And it was even on the news how it was like, conspiracy theorists, blah, blah, blah. But I've heard there's tunnels going from military bases to these old abandoned Walmarts. Again, check it out. But my point is, I think there's tunnels under NASA too. I really do. Yeah, everything UFOs. I don't think it's crazy. It's not crazy because there's even, look at like Cheyenne. What is that? Cheyenne Mountain, where they have that huge, military base under the mountain, right? Look at the Pentagon. Look at the White House. Tunnels everywhere. There's like a whole subterranean world. Even in Houston, where I'm at, we have an underground city here. It's giant. It's huge. Our underground city is probably bigger than most other cities. So, I really think that NASA has tunnels. Let's see, Bill. Yeah, a lot of it will be redacted. Yes. Yeah. They were already talking about that they might release another version of the report, but a lot of it will be, blacked out, redacted, all of that. You are correct. Let me go back to my group here. Here, we'll click out of this real quick. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm disappointed. And other things too. That's not the only disappointment right now. But I won't talk about it. I'll save that for another day, for a rainy day. It's been one disappointment after another. Check this out. I showed this in my last live video. I'm going to show you guys this before I go. The Sphinx, okay? Look at this hole in the head right here. How crazy is that, right? It's like a manhole cover on the top. And there's the hole. That was the first aerial photo. This is one of my upcoming videos that I'm working on. This is back in, I think, 1941, one of the first aerial photos, and it shows a hole in top. And we know there's another entrance, and I talked about it last time I was live. There's an entrance right here. Okay, another one over here, another one right here, and another one back here. Again, subterranean tunnels. Now, it's already documented. There's 2 cavities under the Sphinx, and it goes all the way over to the Great Pyramids of Giza. And then what was it? 2005, they drilled under this, and they hit granite. Now, there's no granite in this area, okay, in this part of Egypt. There's no granite. I think they said for like 700 or 800 miles, but when they did these boreholes, they found granite, meaning probably what the Great Library, what do they call it, or the lost city of Atlantis, could be that Holy Grail. Who knows, right? The sky is the limit. Right here, this was an early painting. Again, I think around 40s, 50s. You know, these people coming out of the Sphinx right here of that hole. I mean, how crazy is that? You know, I always say the pyramids of Giza, you know, everything in Egypt is the biggest time capsule we have, right? You know, going back to Moses, you know, pre-biblical days, I think, if you want my opinion, probably was built by ancient aliens, really. You know, how could they do what they did, right? The pyramids. I mean, those blocks are so damn heavy. But very fascinating. I'm babbling. It's okay. We're hanging out. We are hanging out. What do we got here? A video? We don't want to play that. You know, I found this. I was looking around online. It was in a museum, right? And to me, it looked like an alien. You see the head right here? Eyeball, nose, mouth, little bitty arms. Am I crazy? I mean, doesn't this... It was in a museum. This lady has a really cool YouTube channel, and she's not into aliens or UFOs, nothing like that. But she was showing this picture here, and I saw it, and it looked like an alien to me. And then this was the other one. To me, that looks like a spaceship, like a UFO right here, right? And like some type of arrow pointing up. I find all this weird shit online. You know, a little UFO right here, maybe an alien inside. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. It does look like an alien. Thank you. There's evidence of ancient machine work, but not the machines all the way to the Denver area. Yes. Oh, God. Denver, Colorado. I've watched documentaries on that, right? I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I don't want to talk about it. But yes, apparently you're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube. You guys just Google or YouTube the Denver airport. Another UFO to the left. Yeah. Anyway, so have a good night, Harry. Betty, thank you for joining. Mayhem, thank you very much. Mystic Dragons, thank you for the donation. Everything UFOs, thank you. You guys go sub to Everything UFOs. And I think Alien Girl was in here tonight too. Harry, how you doing? MJ, how you doing? Beeb, shout out to my very good friend Beeb. Hope you're doing okay. Betty, Harry, all you guys. So, all right, have a good night, guys.